Hey guys, T Glizzy here, and today we're going to be showing you an amazing Arc 3.0 Warlock build. This build is going to be making you practically invincible, giving you 100% damage resistance, and also restoration times 2. For those of you that remember Solar Restoration from Season 17, well, it's back in Season 18, and it's basically just as good as it was last season. So we are going to be showing you this insane build in this video. So if you do go on to enjoy, please be sure to let me know by smashing that thumbs up button. But without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So this build's going to be centered around the Karnstein armlets. With update 6.2, now exotics and glaives can interact with each other. So for example, necrotic grips and glaives, now you can use the exotic perk from necrotic grips on a glaive, so each time you get a melee kill, you have a chance of spreading poison. So for this build, we are going to be centering it around Karnstein armlets, and this exotic comes with the exotic perk Vampire's Caress, and this exotic perk reads: melee kills instantly restore a large amount of health and continue to restore health afterwards for a short duration. So the health that you receive after a final blow is essentially restoration. It gives you health over time, which is super beneficial and makes you practically invincible. So when we pair up Karnstein with Nazrak's Whisper comes with the origin trait Extrovert, and this origin trait reads: final blows while near multiple combatants or near nightmares restore health. So this is going to stack on top of our exotic, so each time we get a final blow, we'll practically be getting all of our health back by just simply landing a final blow with our glaive. So now moving on to our subclass, so we are going to be playing around with Arc 3.0, so we're going to be using the Stormcaller subclass, and for our aspects, we're going to be using the Arc Soul aspect, and this one reads: cast your rift to create an Arc Soul that fires at targets in front of you. Allies can pass through your rift to get an Arc Soul. Your rifts charge faster when allies are near, while amplified, your Arc Souls are supercharged and gain an increased fire rate. And then for our second aspect, we're going to be using Electrostatic Mine, and this one reads: defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. Collecting a trace makes you amplified. So now moving on to our fragments. So for our first fragment, we're going to be using Spark of Discharge. Arc weapon final blows have a change to create ionic traces. Moving on to our next one, we have Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Moving on to our next one, we have Spark of Volts. Finishers make you amplified. And then for our final fragment, we have Spark of Beacons. While you are amplified, your arc special weapon final blows create a blinding explosion. So there we have it for the build. It really is that easy to set up. All you need is Karnstein's armlets, Nazrak's Whisper, and the appropriate aspects and fragments, and you're all good to go. Using this build, you're going to be getting basically 100% damage resistance, and then also anytime you land a melee final blow with your glaive, you're going to be getting classy restoration from Season 17, which basically feels like classy restoration. You're getting all of your health back, plus your health keeps regenning, and you're basically invincible. It feels very good in in-game content, and this is definitely something I'm going to be going with for day 1 King's Fall. So not only are you practically invincible with this build, you're also going to be amplified at all times, and while you're amplified, you're going to be able to blind targets around you thanks to Spark of Beacons. All you need to do is land a final blow with the projectile from the glaive, and you'll be able to blind all of the enemies around you, which is very good for ad control. So all around, this is a fantastic build for endgame PvE. So I definitely recommend any of you Warlock mains out there to go ahead and main this build for any endgame content that you're taking on. But yeah guys, that's gonna do it for me in this Destiny 2 video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to let me know by smashing that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And I've been your boy T Glizzy. You guys have been my awesome viewers, and I'll see you guys in another. Peace.